We're stood at the top of Northway Crescent, which is top of London Park, and just outside Multi-Courts and Community Centre, which is literally all there is to do up on this estate.
This is the community centre, Mayfield East tenants and residents.
Here's the entrance to the community centre, as you can see it's boarded off.
We used to go in, we used to play zone bingo, there used to be discos every Tuesday night. Bring it back, might entice people to go. You go to other areas in Kirklees and there's YPS that work with the younger generation during holidays, and Mayfield doesn't get that anymore.
My name's Shats and I'm from Ravensthorpe in Kirklees. We got promised there'll be a ball court built in August this year. Planning permission was brought up, a copy was sent to one of the local residents, and now it's October and it's still not built.
I think the young people are starved of opportunities and space. Everything will be designed for everybody else but young people, and that's just to meet their targets and what they need to do. The young people are counted.
And if there is space, it's not dedicated space to them. There's always some kind of emphasis on that. They must do this, they must do that, we must have a programme. Sometimes young people just want to come and they just want to relax because they've had such an intense day at school.
Young people don't have a voice at the moment. Whenever there are elections, stuff like that, the politicians will come for their votes. They promise a lot of things but they never deliver. If you tell councillors from different parties to do something for you and they don't do anything, then you think, what's the point voting? They're not listening to you.
You never really see your local MP. When you start bawling out and crying out near election time, you'll see how quick they're coming out to get those votes. So that's not just our MP, I think all MPs are like that.
For people to believe democracy, they have to see democracy. If you're not seeing democracy, what are you supposed to believe in?
We don't know who to vote for. We don't know about Labour or whatever.
I just look at America with Barack Obama, and so that's given me an interest in politics because I have some history enough for me to see in my lifetime. But apart from that, in the UK, I don't really have an interest in politics at all.
You ain't got no rights. I tell you who's got rights. The person over there that wants to make a quick buck.
For those MPs to use that money on luxury things, I think it's disgusting, and I think every one of those should pay back all the amounts of money they used, and I think each one of them should be sacked, because an MP is supposed to be somebody who speaks for the people. How can an MP speak for me if he's never walked down Chapeltown Road? He can't speak for me.
Chapeltown in Leeds is just known as a bad area, but if you go down there, it's not really bad. Some more time these days, it's just quiet.
There's a lot of trouble that happens on the estate, and half of it isn't from people that live on the estate. It just gives the estate a bad name, and obviously please put it down as London Park Estate.
Everyone's like a family here. Everyone knows everyone gets on well together, but people, like, if you go like to different places, stuff like Dewsbury, Halifax, Huddersfield, you say West Bowling, they think, oh, you're from there, and that they'll like judge you. People's perception of West Bowling is if you're brown, you're a drug dealer.
I think sometimes young people are stereotyped. As far as criminalised, there probably is an element of that as well, yeah.
Bad news sells stories, and they take advantage of that scenario.
It makes you feel like shit, as though nobody cares, as though everyone's just going to put you down because you're from a certain area.
I know some of my school friends, different peers, from different areas in Leeds, they have told me I would never walk down Chapeltown Road on a dark night. And when they told me that, I literally was shocked, because Chapeltown Road to me is home.
That time I was walking down to my sister's, that's when loads of coppers out of a van just jumped out and started searching me. I didn't like it. If one of them got out and said, oh, can we search you because you look suspicious, then it would be alright, but I got intimidated, like they surrounded me and they were searching me.
Alright, say you're like sat in the park with your friends, yeah. A couple of them will come up to you and say to you, how you doing, lads? And we'll say, alright, and then just start to pull the notepads out and say, empty your pockets, can I have your name, everything, like your age, and the one, your foot size and everything.
The car's like pulled up a bit behind me, but I didn't hear it because I had in my headphones, and then like one's ran in front of me, and it's like gone like that, and then there was another one stood behind me with his hand on his baton, so I've like put my head down, pulled out my earphones, and I'm looking around like what's going on.
I was jogging down past Malice, just over the road. And then two police, and then they've come out of the car and they've told me to stop. And I've stopped, and they turn around and push me against the wall.
The coppers have come, and they're flipping. They're going, where were you, this and that. They searched us, everything. They give us them thingamajigs, I can't remember what they call it now.
Then he ended up giving me one of these slips and stuff with my name on it, my address, what I do, what shoes I was wearing, what clothes I was wearing.
CID police just came out of nowhere and gripped my friend and put him over the boot and then started searching. And the other police officer came up to me and my brother and asking us for our shoe size.
And when they're searching us, they take the piss as well. They say, what are you ladies doing here? This and you like talk to you in that way.
No, I don't think you have rights in this country. I don't think you do. Because the police can walk down the street and say to you, I'm stopping you, and if you try challenging them, we don't know the law.
I don't think they understand their rights, and the ones that do understand their rights don't really get heard anyway, so you're in a catch-22.
I feel like I've done something when I haven't, so I feel like a criminal, to be honest, even though we've done nothing to them whatsoever.
It feels like they've taken away human rights because basically they're saying that you can't walk and not get stopped by the police.
Sometimes you see police and you think, should I run? Because the police give you so much grief and hassle, it's like you haven't got no time for it.
The way they come on to you, it's like they can talk to you in the way in which they want.
You feel like powerless, you feel victim, you feel with all the things what people say about the police.
Civil liberties is a big farce, and the goalpost gets moved on many occasions according to the system being right, so you'll never really win unless you make a whole complete change.
When it all goes wrong, oh well, we know how we can solve this, we've got initiatives, we've got money to help you to solve the problem, but there's never, or there hardly ever seems to be money, which we go back to civil liberties, available to educate so that that problem doesn't arise so many times.
Unless we as a community and us as a set of people, including young people, elderly, middle-aged, whatever, stand up for our community and say, listen, this is what we want, and start making demands like what Nutel said, then that's the only way we're going to be heard. Because if we wait for our MP to give us handouts or to come and help us, we're going to be here till the cuckoos come home.
My aspirations in life are just to do the best. Be the best that I can be and do the best I can do, whether it be through football or anything else. As long as I'm content and I feel I've done my best, I'll be alright.